Hey, Blane.
What the heck are we playing?
Well, so
We were talking before the game started.
The other night, I was talking about getting some new Gamerscore.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting 1,000 Gamerscore in about 20 minutes. And I wanted to show you how to do it. So I signed into your account. You can see Blane Duncan up there. And we're gonna play Storm Boy.
Storm Boy.
So this is not a.
So does he control the storm?
He actually doesn't.
All
he does
right.
not control. He's just a kid who becomes friends with a bird.
A bird named Storm?
The bird. No, the bird is named. What's the bird's name?
It better not be Wayne or Thunder.
No, it's Mr. What's it called? I don't know. But you just walk left the entire time and you play a bunch of mini games on the beach. The bird's name is Mr. It's a pelican. What is his name? I don't remember. We'll find out here.
To see far.
We'll find out pretty soon.
All right.
But I'm not even really paying attention here. All you're gonna do is you're just gonna come to the left over here, and you're going to.
Are you even going up and down, or are you just
no,
holding?
I'm just
literally?
holding. I'm literally just holding left or right.
I'm about to say, you know, you're going right, my dude.
Yeah, I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Right. I never actually learned. So what you're gonna do here, you're just pretending that you're a pelican. You're just gonna turn left and right 20 times. That's all you're gonna do. You're just daydreaming that you're a bird. You see how I'm flying majestically across what looks to be the Florida Everglades? Yeah, that's all I'm just gonna turn left and right 20 times. I don't know if you get punished for touching the water, so I try not to do it. But I'm just.
So is he always trying to go down, or?
No, he just does whatever. Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Okay.
You just change the directions, and there you go. I'm just gonna back right out. 100 Gamerscore, Born to Fly. We changed direction.
So there's only
15
10 achievements.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's not a lot at all. I'm telling you, this is gonna take like 20 minutes. And you're gonna be 1,000 Gamerscore richer. So I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, we gotta collect some seashells. So what I'm gonna do is there's.
What game is this for? For you, John, mainly.
Yeah,
for
mainly for me. If you're just trying to
people.
find some quick achievement. So we're just gonna find these shells here, and we're just gonna pick 20 of them.
So I'm assuming 20 is the key word.
Yep, 20 is the key word. You can pick up to 100. I don't know why in the world you would, but if you want to, feel free. It says 100. These things are called cockles. They're just little seashells, and I'm gonna pick up 20 of them, and I think that's gonna give you another 100. 100 Gamerscore just for picking up 20 seashells. And that's all you do. I'm just hitting A, and just looking for little shells. See these little bubbles? You're just gonna find the shells.
Just like real life.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if you got Gamerscore for doing this with your daughter on the beach. Have you taken Evelyn to the beach yet?
Nope.
She's never seen the ocean?
Nope.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, by the way, we're part-time. I'm
Blane,
and that's John.
We're sitting here talking about your kids, and we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm John. That's Blane. We're part-time, and Blane just got 75 Gamerscore Digger for finding 20 cockles on the beach. So this next section is actually the most annoying. It's because you got to feed these pelicans. So you're gonna walk over here to the right. Yep, that's a penguin. I'm trying to remember the pelican's name that you end up being friends with.
I just want to know why it's called Storm Boy.
I don't know. It never says it.
It just said it right there on the screen.
I know.
One morning, Storm Boy found.
But I don't know why.
His name is Storm Boy.
He's Storm Boy. Yeah, he's Storm Boy, and I don't know why, but the just name of the game is Storm Boy. It was a children's book in Australia, and then they made a movie out of it very recently. Like I think either last year or the year before last. But you're just gonna find these little birds.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean seriously, it was a children's book. I had never heard of it. I just was looking for some cheap, easy Gamerscore, and I found it. But you're just gonna find these birds here, and you're gonna bring them back to these other birds.
Like Icarus growing
and you're
up.
just gonna feed them. You're just gonna feed the pelicans. So I'm gonna feed one here. I'm just mashing A. I'm gonna feed that one, and then I'm gonna feed this one here. I'm gonna feed all three, and I think feeding all three.
You have
gets
unlimited fish.
Yep, unlimited fish. That gives you fish magnet. And so then what you got to do is you got to actually piss the birds off. So I'm just gonna feed one over and over and over again. And if you watch the other, see that one in the middle, he's shaking his head, so he's angry. And now that one's shaking his head, so now I got to make the left one mad. Oops. See, I fed the left one. I shouldn't have done that. See, the controls kind of suck. That's why I said this is actually the most difficult part of the game. But if you feed the other ones and you ignore one, I already made two of them mad. I'm trying to make that second one, that left one, shake his head. And as soon as he does...
Shake your head, shake your head, shake your head, shake your head, shake your head.
Shake your head, brother.
There
you go.
it is.
Alright, so now I should get hangry birds for 75 gamer
Angry
score.
bird.
All 3 pelicans were angry during the feeding minigame. So now we're done with that.
You guys don't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah,
I'm happy I'm getting all these achievements.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, we're almost halfway done with the
I
entire
don't
game.
understand.
So now this kid's pouting. I can't remember. I didn't actually read. I played this game through twice now, and I'm not sure what any of the... I think his dad told him not to feed the pelicans anymore. Don't know why, but he's going to go over here and pout. And this actually takes longer than anything. It's just getting from one section of the game to another. Well, we've already got a good bit of achievements, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm just...
And what do you think?
Where's his friend?
He's coming. Oh, here's the pelican. So this is the pelican you make. Mr. Percival, that's what it was.
Percival?
Mr. Percival. Mr. Percival. You become best friends with
Cool.
Mr. Percival,
All right.
and you do bunches of great mini games with Mr. Percival, and then you get some fun achievements with Mr. Percival, and he helps you get some. So in that way, he is pretty cool. He helps you to get some. Fun
Okay, I do like
achievements.
his walking.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna get on this boat here.
I'm on my boat.
We're on a boat, and it's going fast, and you have to find where these ships are. What you're gonna want to do, there's all the ships over there. You're gonna want to go to the deepest part of the ocean, or the deepest part of the water that it'll actually let you access. And you're gonna just dive bomb, swanton bomb right off the boat into the water and reach the deepest part of the ocean, and that'll get you an achievement. And then what you're going to do...
So how long can you hold your breath?
Well, that's actually the other achievement, is you have to stay down there for the max amount of time before you drown. So, and he'll automatically come up. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to swim down to the bottom, and that's going to... Oh, he's having a seizure here, underwater. Arguably the worst place to have a seizure.
Under the sea.
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. That is the adventurous achievement for 100 gamer score. Swim to the deepest parts of the ocean. Now, all we're going to do, Blane, is we're just going to sit here and chill.
Okay.
I'm just going to chill.
I always hated water levels.
Why is that? Yeah. I don't know of anybody that really likes underwater levels in video
Where do you
games.
prefer, underwater levels or ice levels?
I'd say ice levels. I don't like anything where, especially if you have to come up for air periodically.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the worst.
Yeah. I want
See,
to know what
luckily-
Mario has.
I hate that crap. I hate water levels. I couldn't stand the water temple in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I never played that, but I heard it wasn't fun.
The game is incredibly fun. The water temple is really, really bad. All right, so he did that automatically. 75 gamer score for dive expert. You remained underwater for the maximum amount of time, and then we're just gonna back right out and keep on getting these achievements. Right after this, I think you're gonna draw some pictures in the sand, and you can literally draw whatever you want. You don't have to draw anything in particular. You just hold the A button. I'm gonna draw Blane getting these achievements. He's really happy. He's a happy guy.
Where's my beard?
And I'm gonna draw your beard right here. There's your beard.
Okay, my beard looks
That's
better.
a picture of Blane getting achievements. And then I'm just gonna back
I
out.
think my beard looks better than that.
I think that was a pretty good
Okay.
representation of what your beard looks like, and it even stays there in the sand. And that's 50 gamer score for artist. We left artwork on the beachfront. It was a picture of Blane's beard that will remain in the game forever. I think.
Forever?
Yeah, I think so. Now I'm gonna pick up this ball and
You
I'm
gonna hit him in
gonna
the
throw
face?
it in the water. No, you're
Is
not.
he
gonna
a
hit him in the
dog all of a
face.
sudden?
He's playing fetch with this bird. You're gonna just throw it into the water 3 times.
Hit the bird. Hit the bird with the ball. Hit the bird with the
All
ball.
right, let me see if I can. I don't know if I actually can. It won't count for the achievement if I don't throw it very far.
Oh,
No,
what?
it just goes
It
automatically.
goes to basically the same spot.
Oh, I can throw it to another spot, but it goes the same amount of distance.
Distance?
Yeah. Keep in mind, if you go to the beach, do not throw balls at the pelicans. They will attack you. This is a video game and a children's story.
And if you know a bird that plays fetch, please send me a video.
Yeah, I would love to see that because I don't think they actually play fetch.
I don't know a lot of birds that do.
But
They
Mr.
do.
Percival definitely plays fetch, and if you play fetch with him 3
How
times,
do
you'll
you know
get
that
the
he does that?
commitment achievement, which is to fetch the ball from underwater 3 times. So I didn't know that. You actually have to throw it in the water.
Stormborn, how do you know Stormborn?
I think he just-
Storm Boy.
I think
How
he
do you
just
know?
got the. I think he just got the ball and just started throwing it at the bird.
How?
I think he's a little brat. So this one you actually don't get an achievement for. Oh, I just went through a bunch of bushes. You don't get an achievement for this, but you have to do it to unlock it for something that comes up later. So I'm just gonna back on out now because you don't actually get an achievement.
That
for
does look fun though.
Yeah, that did look pretty fun sliding on the beach. It's also never ending. It's like the
Oh.
biggest beach ever. Like you can just do that forever.
Well,
I don't know why you
not
would want
realistic
to.
then.
but you
There's
do.
a storm. Oh my
Now,
goodness.
I think this is probably why they call him Storm Boy, except he's not even the hero here. Mr. Percival is the hero. What you're going to do is there's a bunch of sailors over there, and you're going to send Mr. Percival out there to rescue the sailors. You're going to send a pelican to rescue drowning men on a ship. This actually can be kind of tricky. You're going to want to... Did you ever play Tony Hawk Pro Skater? See, that sucks.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Yeah, you want to keep him as close to the center as you can, and it's kind of tough.
I see what you... Okay, so it's a balancing.
Yeah, he will automatically go, but you don't want to overcorrect it, or else that crap will happen.
Yeah, I see. Now.
Yeah, but you can't skip it if it gets too hard, because this game is for kids. But you don't want to do that because you want to get the achievement, which is to get to the ship.
Oh.
I'm teasing it. I mean, it's tough. It's a little tough. I mean, it's not like...
It's not the toughest thing.
It's not the toughest thing ever, but it's definitely not fun. But if you do it correctly, you will get our hero for 100 gamer score, which is to save the sailors from a sinking ship. All right, so I don't know why it did that, but I'm gonna hit continue because it didn't do that for me. Maybe I might have hit something. I might have hit something weird.
Good boy, good doggy. I mean pelican.
Good bird. Good bird. All right, so now we're ending. We're approaching the emotional crux of the story, as it were. Blane, did you ever see Bambi?
Oh no.
How did you react to Bambi?
Granted, it's been a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I didn't cry or anything.
Okay, so what's happening here is there's some hunters shooting ducks. Now, luckily for Mr. Percival, he's not a duck, but he doesn't like the shooters and the hunters shooting the ducks. So he flies out there to try to rescue the ducks, seeing what just happened. Yeah, that wasn't okay. Not okay. But you know what? This is part of life. This is part of growing up, and it's a loss of childhood innocence. It really is. And in a way, it's painful, but it's a necessary part of life.
He's ticked off.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. It's Mr. Percival. Hey, bro. He shot. So, I don't want to get graphic on this channel. I don't want to, be very gory, but you can imagine what might have happened to Mr. Percival. So now he died. He died. We're gonna guide him to heaven.
What?
I think this is like a bird heaven. So we're just gonna guide him down to this perch, which I can assume is bird heaven, as a lovely piano score plays in the background. This is very beautiful music.
All right.
And we're going to
of an angel.
Far away from here. Now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna approach Mr. Percival, his angelic form, yes, and we're gonna learn what it is to grow up. And this is we're gonna kind of achieve that milestone of grief.
That's the thing that his dad was on.
Yeah. The bird was the best friend he's ever had, which is a little sad. That makes me kind of depressed. But 150 gamer score for goodbye, Mr. Percival. All we had to do was say goodbye to him. So if you've been keeping count, that was 9 out of the 10 achievements, or maybe 10 out of the 11. But we have one more that we got to get. That was the entire game. We finished the whole game.
So let me guess, you guys just watched the credits?
No, we don't have to watch the credits. We actually have to go back and play every minigame again. So there's a remember menu, and we don't have to do anything. We just really have to go in
and go out
and come right back out. Yep. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Blane, what were your thoughts on Storm Boy?
I want some chicken.
Yeah? That makes me kind of sad that you didn't connect emotionally with this game.
Emotionally to the game? I'm looking at our time right now, and I don't know if this is real timely.
Right.
But it says 14 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And how can I have a deep connection to...
Well, I don't think it's about the length... Oh, I hit continue by mistake. I don't think it's about the length of the journey, but I think it's just about the characters that you have...
I didn't know them long enough.
Well, you've come to know and love them. And in a way, their struggles become your struggles.
Was it my struggles?
I mean, I think so. We both shed a tear as Mr. Percival was shot and killed.
I thought it was jacked up, but I think it wasn't a tearjerker.
You don't think?
No. Tearjerker. Turd.
Maybe if you could have heard the music, you'd feel differently. About
maybe.
it.
I don't hear anything.
All we're doing is we're just going through, and we're just gonna...
And if I read the story and everything, maybe I'll have a little feel.
Yeah.
But right now, I was like...
I think every young boy has had an animal companion.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And felt the throes of loss.
I agree.
And that's not.
But I had I had a dog.
But it certainly was not a pelican. Some random pelican I found on the beach after my dad told me to stop feeding the pelicans.
And I had him for a day.
Yeah. That's kind of sad, man.
Yeah, I have my dog for like 5 years. More plus. Yeah. And yeah.
And there you go. That is 125 gamer score for Remember. And Blane, you have now 100%ed Storm Boy, and you've got 1,000 gamer score in about 15 minutes.
See, that's like what, 3 games?
Yeah. And now you've got 1,000 gamer score.
Lord have mercy.
This is how you can look, guys. Gamer score is so easy to get. All you have to do is do a little bit of research on these games, or just watch our channel. And if you like getting free gamer score in a very short amount of time, make sure to subscribe. No, it was $5.
Okay.
But it was free for you.
Oh, it's definitely free for me.
And if you like this kind of video, if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to let us know, and we will bring you some more easy to get achievements. 1,000 gamer score in 20 minutes or less, guaranteed. Blane, send us out with the one-liner.
I want chicken nuggets.